Thank you.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So one of the questions I'm most commonly asked is, what does it take to innovate? And before I explore that question any further, let's delve into the concept of innovation first. So while there are multiple definitions of innovation, one of my favorite ones that I resonate with the most is this one. Innovation is a deliberate process in which new ideas, products, or services are implemented to unlock new value or change something. Now, a good example of that would be Checkers, who's really innovating the game in the South African retail space. Everything from disruptive innovation with their 60/60 delivery service to the notorious hunt for the little pink trolley, which has created a generation of loyal Checkers buyers, to their retail footprints, which includes things like sushi bars and brand collaborations with local celebrity chefs. They're certainly getting innovation right. Another form of more pervasive innovation, thanks to the technological era, is something called disruptive innovation. Now, disruptive innovation is where innovative new technologies or business models completely displace existing sectors. Love them or hate them, Shein comes to mind, correctly pronounced as Shein. And what they've done in the fashion industry is use their digital supply management platform to quickly scan emerging fashion trends, create small batch samples, get real-time feedback from their customers and followers, and then create verticals in those particular product streams. But a type of innovation that I want to focus on today, which is core to the concept of an ummah, is a concept called innovation, or inclusive and social innovation. Innovation that shifts the world for the greater good. So now I can come back to the question of what does it take to innovate. And to help me with this particular process, I was initially going to get all the old school cool kids from the 90s. Could you just put up your hands, all the 90s teens? I was going to get them to rap these lyrics. But because this is the first Ummah Tech Conference, I needed to play it a bit safe. I have to put a disclaimer out that I am going to be playing a track, and unfortunately, I couldn't get one without the instrumentals. So disclaimer. So instead of rapping those lyrics, we're going to sign our way through those lyrics. And I want everyone to participate in this particular process. So the first concept of innovation, and the word that I want you to remember, is stop. So put your left palm up, and then literally give yourself a karate chop, and that's stop in sign. The second one is collaborate. So I want you to grab your fingers, make a semicircle, pull it towards you, collaborate. The third one, you're going to put your thumb up to your ear, your middle and your index finger, and just move it down. Listen. There you have it. My work is done. I can leave. Okay, team, can we have the clip?
All right, stop, collaborate and listen. I sit back with my brand new invention.
So who would have thought back then in the 90s, Vanilla Ice cracked the code on what it takes to innovate? And that brings me to my innovation model and metaphor that I'm going to make reference to in parallel to my innovation journey with the Smart Communities team. Now, Smart Communities has a vision to bring together communities on a digital platform to enable collaboration around a unified vision that makes communities cleaner, greener, safer, and more economically prosperous. Our bold vision is to replicate this across 1 million global communities. And most people would think that majority of our time is spent in the process of developing the tech and the platform. But mind you, most of our time is spent in our ability to stop, collaborate, and listen to the needs of our stakeholders and our customers. So let's come back to the ice metaphor. Stop. And one of the speakers alluded to this earlier as well, that as part of the innovation journey, you need to stop and think. Who am I solving this problem for? And what do I know about the people I'm solving the problem for? And are there enough people that own this problem that justifies my investment in this innovation process? The second aspect is what is currently being done to solve this particular problem? Who are the other players or competitors in this particular space? And what can I do differently to solve for this particular problem? The second aspect of the ICE model speaks to collaboration. So collaboration is a process of mutual consultation and co-creation. And to support this particular process, we included everyone within a community setting in our innovation journey. And that includes ward councillors, community leaders, volunteers, residents, small business owners, and even gig workers on both formal and informal sides of the community. By doing this, we ensured that our platform actually spoke to the needs of the intended users. Now, the third element of this model is listen. And innovation, as we know, is a process of continuous iteration and adaptation till you get a solution that actually meets the market needs. And to be able to do that effectively, we need to listen to understand the needs of the people we are developing or innovating for. Secondly, we need to validate what their feedback is and what their challenges are. And then it's about iterating these particular features or solutions, and then observing the way that they actually use it and adapt these particular innovations. And this is a continuous cycle. So Ummah as a concept, or innovation as a concept, is driven by the fundamental drivers of what an Ummah means. Open and inclusive, that includes everyone in that innovation journey, from the homeless street beggar to the refugee carpenter down the road. Now, one of the key drivers of Ummah as a concept is the concept of unity and brotherhood. And to support that particular process, we've almost created a digital version of the concept of mashwara, which is the process of consultation, where via an app we bring all these community stakeholders together to collaborate, ideate, and generate data based on problems that they face. The second aspect is in espousing the concept of mutual support and cooperation at a community level. And to do this, we've incorporated features like crowdfunding, idea generation tools, which allows communities to gather ideas and solve practical problems. Again, this is espoused in the fundamental characteristics of mutual support and cooperation from the perspective of an Ummah. The third aspect, or innovation driver, inspired by the concept of Ummah, is ethical guidance and harmony. So think about it. What's some of the most common debates that happen within community groups? Generally, they always stem from misinformation, which is enhanced, unfortunately, by social media, where hearsay becomes the ultimate truth. And a lot of the time, it's just based on hearsay. Think about the fireworks debate, Diwali time, or how ritual sacrifices becomes the hot topic every time Qurbani hits. So these are pervasive ills in terms of existing social media channels. And what a unified Ummah does is it bases its decisions on facts. So to support this process, we've trained a smart AI bot called Smarty to provide communities with bylaw information interpreted in a way that they can easily understand. Ooh. So my key takeaway for today is that as an ummah, we have everything it takes to be able to drive social and inclusive innovation. And if there's only 3 things that you walk away with from today and to inculcate in the next generation of pioneers, it's these 3 things. Stop, collaborate, and listen. Thank you. Allah, Allah.